This is the Volvo V90 T5. It has 254 horsepower, 350 Newton meters of torque, and it comes like this.
And that power recoil comes from the 2-liter turbocharged engine.
Yeah, the 2-liter turbocharged engine, and
It's connected to
an 8-speed
8-speed,
ISIN gearbox powering the front wheels. It's
18 inches.
and if you look at the car, it's simply stunning from the outside.
But wait, we were talking about the power.
Yeah.
This long wagon, this is what, 5 meters?
It's a very long wagon, but if you try to sell the car to some people who say that wagons are not so popular, it's a hot hatch.
Yes, long hot hatch. And
Hot
this
hatch.
long hot hatch, does 0 to 100 in
7 seconds.
wagon, station wagon, it is still a Volvo.
Which means that it comes with a lot of safety features, a lot of equipment, a lot of intelligent technology. I like the lights. They have a nice shaped T design here, which they call Tor's hammer, which is basically the daytime running lights for the car. And
And the indicator,
yeah, and the
light as
indicator.
well.
Yes.
It's very authoritative.
Anyway, this is also quite unique.
Yeah, the grill, the concave grill on the T5. This is inspired by the old Volvo, isn't it? The P1800.
From the outside, looking at it, it's big. It's somehow, I wouldn't say it's imposing. Would you say it's imposing?
It's not imposing. I think it's very elegant, right? And the lines are they're not fussy like you see in some other cars that go, woohoo, look at me!
Yeah, it's clean. It has that styling which somehow evokes a sense of sophistication.
Yes. This is the rear of the V90 wagon. Very distinctive Volvo design. We first saw this in the old XC60,
Yes,
right?
XC60 and then the
Yeah,
XC90,
which
the previous generation
Which is
XC.
quite vertical,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And now they've added this very sleek horizontal tail lamp here.
Yeah, it looks nice. It has that nice rear which you would love to watch, and you won't drool over it, but you just admire it.
Yes.
Let's open it up and see the magic of motorization. So now,
We have the tonneau cover.
mhm.
Very convenient, especially if you're storing items, valuable items in here.
Dead bodies.
We don't tell that openly.
So yeah, you see the space is quite deep.
It's deep. It's 11 inch shallow.
Yeah, but it's a bit shallow because it's actually filled with a lot of.
It is
Yeah, you see there's
underfloor.
even a strut for. There's an underfloor. There's a there's a spare tire here. So yes, it's a bit shallow, but everything's laid out nicely. You can basically have some hidden compartments underneath. It's nicely carpeted. You can actually sleep on this if you are like, tired, or you just can't afford a hotel room because you just bought this Volvo.
Like I am right now.
Yes. And
So there's like 500 liters.
yeah, it's 500 usable liters of boot space, plus minus.
It actually, I think it could be more, not for this steep angle of the rear.
Yeah, Volvo decided to do something add a bit more style instead of just practicality like their previous wagons. I suppose this is because this is their wagons. This is because this is their flagship. So they decided to say, let's do a bit more style, let's do a bit more sophistication rather than just go the whole practical way.
And something's got to give, so
Yeah.
a little bit of trunk space. Let me show you this. Buttons here. Okay. Allow you to, say if your hands full, or you need to throw in something long.
Oh, yo.
So yeah, so it also folds the headrest for you, and and the backrest for you. So all you have to do is shove it in.
The V90 T5 also has built-in child booster seats at the rear.
So anyway, we're talking about a car, but we somehow tend to make a lot of analogies when it comes to cars like this. What does it relate to? So we find out that this car is not an Audrey Hepburn, because Audrey Hepburn is a small wave petite kind of this one.
It's Catherine.
Yes, it's a Catherine Hepburn.
It's Catherine Hepburn.
Yeah, it's elegant, has a
She's
bit.
got that,
Yeah.
you know, authority.
Yes. So the thing is, this has practicality, lots of space, which it trades off a bit of it for a bit of style. It has ample power for you to blast around highways and all. It's there, it's good. It's a bit big if you're talking about maneuvering it on KL traffic or city traffic
Or parking.
but you can use the park assist, which, how good is the park assist?
It worked.
Okay.
I would have parked it faster.
It unparks automatically if you want to.
But only parallel parking. They will say, yeah, I'll undo this for you.
Yes,
Perpendicular parking, it's like, no, you get out of this yourself.
yes, okay. And then there is also the cross traffic alert systems where
Yes.
you won't,
Sensors.
yes, the sensor, it won't allow you to kill anybody. There's also the blind spot detection system, which also tries to allow you not to kill anybody. This is a car that does not want you to kill anybody, basically.
We also tried their pilot assist,
Like
which is
hands-free
the
driving in the
advanced
city.
semi-autonomous drive feature.
So that you can. That's the message.
What was that?
There was the apply steering message.
Oh, so it actually
Tells you to hold. This is when it loses it. Okay, it's detected. A little bit too close to the side. Increase the speed a bit. Apply steering. Okay. Still good to go. Still not perfect, or they have not. Maybe they've purposely not installed a perfect system, so that as a driver you still have to pay attention to what the car is doing, and it still gives ultimate control to the driver. Yeah. So don't ever take your eyes off the road. You know, sometimes our lane markers are missing, and the system will deactivate itself because it doesn't know where the lane is. So it puts the control back to you. Otherwise, yeah, this is fine. There's a car cutting in front, so it's slowing down. My legs are off. It always chimes so that, yeah, it wants to make sure that you're paying attention. What it doesn't do very well is take the sharper corners.
the thing about wagons is it drives like it is a car, so it doesn't drive like an MPV. An MPV is tall, has a high center of gravity. When you're talking about driving something with a high center of gravity, you might as well be driving a truck. Yeah, it is a big car, but it is a car. If you are one of those people who like to drive, want a lot of space, you don't need 7 seats, you only need 5, then the wagon is quite a good proposition for you.
Would you get this car?
I would if I had a lot of spare cash around. It is 400,000.
It's close to
Ringgit.
400.
Yeah, it's about there.
Close to 400.
So,
Sorry, it's fully imported.
okay, it's fully imported at 400,000 ringgit thereabouts. It comes with nice warranty, 5 years if I'm not mistaken. It looks good, it's practical, a lot of equipment inside. Volvo did spec it quite well. The issue that I have it is spending 400,000 ringgit over the regular brands.
Yes.
That is the biggest issue.
Yes, I think that is the biggest stumbling block.
Yeah, because you're talking about performance, this car has, yes, but other cars in this category and this price also give you that 7 seconds 0 to 100, the 200 over kilometers per hour maximum speed. If you're talking about what I wasn't too happy about this car, I would say it was the ride. The ride is not as resolved as it should have been. The drivetrain is very quiet, the powertrain is quiet, but the ride is not as resolved as something in this price range.
There's a fair amount of road noise that mostly I think it can be attributed to tire noise.
Yeah, the tires are a bit aggressive.
The wind noise, not so much.
Yeah.
So, you know, the power is pretty good in that sense.
Yeah. It's just,
It can do with a little bit of more damping.
we were not too enthralled with the damping of the car. The front end tends to be a bit too rigid in certain points. I think it has a bit of tire clobber.
In a sense, you don't want this to be too sporty because it's supposed to be a family vehicle.
Yeah, it is firmly sprung.
But Volvo, I think Volvo has compromised a bit of the ride comfort for some handling, for some prowess.
Yeah. That being said, because of that, it is neither here nor there in terms of overall ride comfort, which is a bit disappointing in some ways because the rest of the car is bloody fantastic, especially
It's a damn fine car. If you're not one to care about the brand premium, you know, seeing that all the alternatives you can get at this price range, this is good. But you do feel secure in this car. There is a very sedately secure feel.
It's not clinical like a German Uber sedan. It's just maybe that Nordic feel to it which we are not so used to. We are so used to something which is a bit more brash, loud, a bit more bling, a bit more yeah baby, I'm got money. This is totally the opposite, which means that it could actually be made for somebody who appreciates something
Yes.
more serene.
If you like to be low profile,
Yes, because it doesn't shout about anything at all.
but then there will probably be quite just a very few of these on the road. So your low profile is,
It's not really that low because you are buying something unique.
you know, that there are people who appreciate, you know, these.
Yeah.
I personally like wagons and estates, touring cars.
Yeah. But yes, this is different. It's different. It appeals to those who are different. Maybe if you just want to be different, this is the car for you.
Okay, here's a wish list.
Okay. Yeah.
I wish the wing mirrors didn't obstruct the turning view so much.
Yeah. In a straight line, it's fine. The second wish is I hope they resolve the right, and I also wish that somehow people see past what Volvo has been previously and actually embrace the new Volvo, because these cars are quite good actually.
They're pretty well made. Premium, not luxurious.
Yeah, they are on the premium side of things. I would say that here it's the badge. The badge somehow does not have as much presence as some other brand. So once you overcome all of this could be the car for you.